Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fool's Apprentice. My name is Benny, and today we're going to be going over two different decks from the same company, Abusa Pa. They're a publisher that publish decks of people of color, which I think is great. I think we need more of that in tarot. We need all different types of diversity in tarot based on people's color, people's body types, people's ethnicities, their race. I just would love to see a broad range of, diversity in decks, a lot more. But today we're going to go with Tazama's African Tarot. I ran across this, I believe, on Amazon or a YouTube video. And as soon as I saw it, I thought it was absolutely stunning. And I just ordered it. It was an impulse buy, and I do not regret it. I love this deck. And then the other one is from the same publisher called Love Oracle of Eden. This deck is gorgeous. Wait till you see the images. And the keywords are just expansive. Love it. Okay, so let me turn the camera around and we'll get started. Okay, I'm back. So the Tazama African Tarot, I'm trying to see if I can get you to see. It has this beautiful gold gilding on it. It has 3 images right here in the front. It has the 8 of Swords, the 7 of I can't tell, and the 3 of I can't tell either. I think that's the High Priestess, but I can't tell what that one is. The box is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, stunning. It has a rose petally feel to it, and they have these beautiful images in like black with a bluish gray color. These images, I mean, they're just stunning. And then like you have the cup here, you got crystals right there. You can see it, crystals right there. There's this beautiful little hand right there. I mean, it's a really, really beautiful deck. And I like that it goes all the way around, as you can see. And the back doesn't have any cards, and you know how I feel about that. I'm going to say it every single time. But it gives you a little reading. And you know what? I'll read it. It says, Tazama African Tarot is a wonderfully crafted collage art that embodies African ancestry through historical images. Tamaza means to see in Swahili. Connecting with ourselves and our intuition is such an important aspect of our lives. When going inward, a deep sense of connection to our roots and our ancestry is something that many people have been longing for. We know that our ancestors are always with us, giving us the strength and wisdom that we need. If only we would take a moment to listen, what are they whispering? Can the cards make you see the path that unfolds before you? The publisher of this beautiful art is Abusa Pa. The word stands for good family or family unity in Fanate, a language spoken in central, southern, and western regions of Ghana, emphasizing our family unity by focusing on representation in art. Abusa Pa is a brand that will go forth making beautiful things, focusing on the representation of African and diaspora families. So, love that a deck like this exists and that it is done extremely, extremely well. I like that it opens up, and it's it's sturdy. You can even hear it has this kind of, it has to release the air. So it's like air pressured to close. Right on the inside, you see that it says discover the message within. I love that. And the guidebook is hardcover. And it looks like it has this constellations up here. Nothing in the back. And then glossy, semi-gloss paper. It has the forward, a word from the artist, the major arcana, minor arcana, and then spreads at the back. Has the forward. The print's a bit small, but if you have 20/20 vision, I don't think you have an issue. And if you have reading glasses, I don't think you have an issue. And I like that it has full color. And one of the things I really like about this is that it has this gray on the top, which causes the card and the color within the card to pop. And so one of the things that you're going to notice is that the major arcana have all different colors. See, they're all different colors. However, when you go to the minor arcana, they're color by suit. So the wands are green. The cups are blue, obviously. Oh, I didn't realize that was so. Let me zoom in a little bit. Give me a second. All right. So the cups are blue. The swords are a beautiful yellow. Yellow can be a really hard color for some people, but I think it's a really nice yellow. And then this kind of orangey red color. Interesting. You notice how they're all red, right? They're all red, right? Except for the Five of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting? I mean, it really just kind of lends that feeling of desperation, the sense of just gasping for breath as you just make it step by step. So I really, really like that. Oh, and the back does have some spreads. Where are you at? Oh, and it has another interesting thing as well. So there's some spreads. Nothing major. So the images of the people are actually real people from the past. And so in the back, they speak about two of these cards. Oh, look at that. I just bent my card. So they talk about the sun, and they give you an idea of where they got the sun, the idea of the sun, the person in the sun, as well as temperance. Then they give you the website to where you can go to learn about each and every card, which I think is awesome. All right. So nothing special on the inside, but it's, like I said, it's really sturdy. And there's like a velvety feel to inside the box, which I think is really nice. Helps protect the card. The backs have it looks like a very traditional pattern. It has gold stamping. It is reversible because the words are stamped on both ways. It has this very matte kind of bronze gilding, almost matches my background, but very matte. Love the matte kind of gilding that they have. The cards are average size. They're 4 and 7/2 and 2 by 7/6 inches. 350 gram art paper. Let's see, which way does this go? So very, very nice. I really like this. So it has a soft petal lamination, which I like. And it slides really well. And I'll show you how that works. But let's get into the cards. And then you're just going to see how beautiful. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that I really like. So, very beautiful. One of the things that I really like is this halo effect that's done with a gold stamping around each of the person's head. Really nice. So we got the knapsack, we got the dog, we got the yellow with the sun, the cliff. Very nice. Very nice. The magician. Very beautiful. Now, it looks like you're gonna struggle to see the face on there, but even in person, you could see the image, but it's not very deep. This one is actually. This one you can see a lot more detail in her face. There's the crescent moon, the two columns. Very beautiful. Oh, look at this Empress. Oh my gosh, she is stunning. I love it. She has a crown. Very nice. The Emperor. This feels very much like an Emperor card. I like how the leaves are coming out. The Hierophant with the keys. The two disciples. The columns. The chair. Has everything that you need. Recognize it as the Hierophant. The Lovers. Look at that. Beautiful. Very interesting depiction. The Chariot. Oh. It's interesting that they have a profile looking at us instead of one on each side. There doesn't seem to have a sense of movement that I like to see in a Chariot card. Strength. This is a beautiful strength. And I love that there's collage, but it isn't overbearing. So you could see like she added flowers here. And of course the line and her imposed together. So I think that looks great. Love it. I love how the background kind of pops the mane of the lion. This is interesting. The hermit isn't actually holding onto the lamp. But you can tell he's out by himself, way out there that nobody wants to be at. The Wheel of Fortune is really, really beautiful here. I like that they use pink. I don't know why. I just do. But look at that. They have little books, which they all have books, which I find very interesting. Justice with the swords. The scales. Yeah. The Hanging Man. So, let me flip it up over. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Okay, so if you look, he's actually standing on, there you go. He's actually standing on the limb, relaxing with his arms. You know, that is, I didn't catch that before. I think that's really, really interesting. Because the rope's not tied around his ankle. Death. Very interesting depiction of death. Oh my God, guys, I'm all over the place with with these cards. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. So, hands. It doesn't really have like the head and the hand on the ground. It doesn't feel very much like a death card. However, I don't know the backstory of this person, so maybe the person themselves really kind of signifies death. That'd be interesting to look up. Temperance with a sunflower. I'm not going to talk about the sunflower. The Devil. See, there are the chains. The chains are there. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what he's holding. It looks like a book. He has some horns. I don't know if you could see that. There you go, a little bit. The dark, kind of bluish gray, kind of lends itself to darkness. The Tower. Interesting. Let's turn it around. And it's the same image, just on each side. You get the sense of movement here, here. All right. The Star. Oh, I like this star. Isn't this star beautiful? I wonder who this child is. The Moon. It looks like two dogs instead of a wolf. I wonder who this is. Oh, I'm not going to know who these people are. I don't know why I keep saying I wonder who this is. All right. Okay. You know, I'm not mad at this sun. You know, sunflowers are in the back on the right, you know. And this child has a white strip going. I don't know if it's an ornament or birthmark or his hair. I can't tell. Very regal. That's what I do know. Very regal. Judgment. The Tower. I'm not going to spend too much time. Otherwise, we'll be here forever, and I got another deck to go over. The Ace of Wands. I love this color of green. You know me in the colors. I love colors. I like colors that are muted. The Two of Wands holding the globe. Looking out. Oh, celebration. This is nice. I like those flowers. Very modern up here on top. With a lot of tradition showing here. The Five of Wands. 6, 7. Oh my God. I am so tired of seeing this image. I have seen beautiful decks with this card, and I'm like, really? You do all this work with all the other cards, and then with this? There's so many ways you can depict this card, and I just... let's see what happens in the Three of Swords. Okay. See, because if you look at the other cards, they're all very interesting. They're very, very different. Like, let me see. Like the Five of Wands. That's very, very different, but you get the same kind of feel. And then we go to the Eight of Wands, and it's like a throwaway. Okay, my rant is over. The Ten of Wands. Page. Knight. I really like this one. The Queen, very regal, very beautiful. This man looks like this man has earned his place. The Cups, love this blue. I love that it's a lotus flower coming up from the murky depths and blossoming. I really love that. Two of Cups. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Very, very Three of Cups. Four of Cups, traditional like. The 5. The 6. 7. It's not like you can't count, right? 10 of Cups. A very like kind of rainbow. Page. You know, I wish the horses had a bit more movement, kind of differentiate them and provides you a little bit of context of what that page means. The swords, I love the yellow for the swords. And also, like, how do you depict air? So, like, what color would that be? So just pick a very pretty color. Okay, they tried. I don't like this card at all. At all. So we're going to go. Where's the other sword? There it is. Okay. The stained glass is much bigger than I normally will see. Oh, I like this. I like that they're looking back. I don't get that sense of calm as much as I normally do, which I like. But maybe it's because they haven't been able to completely let go because they're looking back, maybe. I don't know. All right, 7, 8. Oh, I like this. Look at that face. That emotes a lot of emotion. Lots of emotion. Yeah. 10. Again, I wish the horses had more movement. But overall, I just think this is a really, really stunning deck. I love this kind of... I love this card. Love this color. And it looks like it's light around here with the light in the background. Okay. The 2 trying to balance. I don't know if I'd be smiling if I was trying to balance something unless I was an expert in juggling. Okay. Oh, this looks... Okay, this is what I see right off the bat. A new mother with 2 women who are helping her how to be a good mom, how to care for her child. 4 of Pentacles. Here it is. Very different from the rest, right? I love that she did that. Love it. Shows how dark and desperate things are. All right. 6 of Pentacles. 7. Working on his craft. Sitting back and relaxing and enjoying her things. And knowing that, you've done everything that you're supposed to do. So I don't know. I just really like this deck a lot. I'd be interested to hear what you think of this deck. So let me, shuffle it so you can see how it shuffles. All right. So it fits comfortably in my hands, and I don't think I have big hands for a man. Shuffles very nicely. Very nice. Shuffles really great. All right. One more of these. I like to shuffle a minimum of 8 to 10 times. Let's see how it does overhand. Feels really nice overhand. Yeah, not a problem with overhand. And I think it spreads really well as well. Yeah, it spreads decent. For those of you who are expert spreaders like that, it'll be a great card. So let's just pick a card. Oh, look at that, the devil. And let's see what the book says and see if it's something that we like. Now, it has a general meaning, a reverse, and I like the fact that it has an affirmation. I really, really, really like that. Okay, there we go. So let me zoom in for all of us again. All right. I feel like I'm being very boring. I'm tired. That has a lot to do with it. But let's see. You can pause it if you need to read it along. All right, so the general meaning. Chained to your lusty desires, you have the ability to free yourself. Animal attraction. Things are getting dark. Obsessive codependency. Things can change, but only if you take action to free yourself. The pitfalls of addiction. The shadow self is here. Raw sexuality. Don't let the forces of darkness overpower you. All right. Lusty desires. That cracked me up. I'm sorry, but it was funny. Reversed. A release from bondage. Detaching yourself from an unhealthy situation. Finally free from what's holding you back. Breaking the chains. Recovery. A shift towards the light. Consciousness is uplifted. Explore your dark thoughts without judging them. The affirmation. I learn from my shadow self. Yeah, I like that. So that's actually pretty cool. When it comes to the meaning, nothing really different or exciting. It doesn't necessarily feel like it's specific to the card and the person. But then again, I have to do more research to find out more about the people in the deck. But then again, that's going to be a deep dive on another day once I get used to reading the Rider-Waite-Smith, so I have a better appreciation. And so this is the Tazama African Tarot. All right. So the second deck is by the same publisher, Love Oracle Eden. So this one really deals with just like it says, love of your partners, of family, of friends, romantic interests. And I like the fact that it's also about self-love, which I think is great. This one was created by Bjorn Franklin and Charia de la Fortes. I love that it has also has a very diverse group of people in it. Let me talk about the box. It has 45 cards. The stock is 400 GSM. Look at this cover. Oh, let me zoom out. Look at this cover. Look at the cover on this box. Isn't that stunning? And this bronze is gilded, so it has this beautiful shine. I like the font. I like the size. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. Again, no colors in the back. So let me read the back since I read the back of the African Tarot. All right. Love Oracle of Eden is an oracle deck that encourages us to focus on love. Love with the capital L. Love for our partners, romantic interests, family, friends, ourselves, and other loved ones. A deck that encourages to seek ultimate harmony, meaning, and joy. Also, to create a life of love, intention, and balance in one's relationship with others and themselves. I love themselves. The art is by A.J. Hamilton, also known as the Toge Father, is inspired by classical art but reinvented to a more diverse and modern day composition. Each card has its unique value depicted in narratives of religion, mythology, history, and art. A beautiful collection of sensual, elegant, divine, feminine, and masculine visual poetry. That's one of the things I liked about this deck. They had male representation. The publisher of this oracle deck is Abu Sapa, just the same as the African Tarot. The word stands for good family or family unity. In Fante, a language spoken in various regions of Ghana, Abu Sapa is a brand that will go forth making beautiful things representing people of color and LGBT community. Love that. Emphasizing our family unity by focusing on diversity in art and spirituality. Love that. All right, so that's the box. So let's take a look at the guidebook. All right. I love how bright that looks, right? Very a petal feel as well. Hardcover as well. Has a ribbon. A beautiful bronze ribbon. Semi-gloss paper. I don't really like how this is glued on. It was published first in 2022. So this came after the African Tarot. And a forward. And it really doesn't say much after that. It just goes right into the cards. And I like that the images are full color. So I really like that. And it just abruptly ends. So no other information. That's a little disappointing. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes of it all. All right, they're not in order. I just figured, I'm not going to deal with that. So the bags are really nice. They match the box really, really well. This really, really pops. This is a lot more muted. There are 45 cards, 400 GSM stock. And isn't that beautiful? Like that first card alone is stunning. I'm flipping a paper over. All right. It's just a note that I have. Okay, it's a glossy front lamination. It has velvet back lamination, gold foil with brown edges. All right. So, very rose petally, glossy. But I will tell you, when I read with it, it really doesn't bother me. It's just it's not like super glossy, but it does have some gloss. And the reason I think it looks like this bright is because I have the light right over me. So, I just think that they're beautiful. I think these are actual photographs that they then used Photoshop. I could be wrong, but the font, they've done a really good job with the fonts. I like the symbol that it continues, the star, the symbol right here on each one. So we got forgiveness, evolve. Let me zoom in a little bit so you get a better view of the image. Evolve. I like the colors. I think the composition really helps in emoting like the keyword. The poses, just the color use, everything. Wisdom, the book. Heal, very beautiful. Faith, stunning, stunning. And as you can see, very different shades of colors, different body types, fulfillment. I mean, they surrender. I mean, what else? Lots of white, like the little white flag. Being very open to whatever is out in the universe. Lovely. Trust. Well, let me tell you, She is holding an arrow extended from the bowl. And this woman has a lot of trust in that. You have to. Sensuality. I love that she just is looking at herself. Respite. Let me tell you, a lot of us need it, especially us caregivers. Openness. Stunning. And I like how it goes from light to dark. You know, it's just not all dark or all light. Love the heart. I love how this material that she's wearing is very delicate and bright and rich. Very nice. Joy. That's a great word. I love that purple. That purple is amazing. Or violet. Intimacy. Can you see the image? Intimacy. No. Oh, I think that's stunning. Balance. I love this card. Man, there's a lot of balance going on this card. Truth. Oh. The truth can set you free, and the truth can be painful. Guidance. Altruism. Very nice. Abundance. Look at that. Beautiful. Does she need another flower? No. Divinity. Very nice. Oh. Sincerity. How beautiful is that? That's stunning. Wow. And they're holding a heart. Pride. I have thoughts. I have comments. We're just going to move on. Adore. Passion. Wow. There's a flame surrounding them, like a flicker of a flame. That's very, very nice. I love, they're nude, but it's appropriate and it doesn't make you recoil. Individuality with all these tattoos. Explore. Let me tell you, I've never known a witch to ride a broom like this, but this is a beautiful image. Serenity. Look at that. I think those are butterflies. Nurture. Oh, that's a beautiful card too. I'm saying that a lot. That's a beautiful card. It's because they're stunning. They're stunning. Just the way she uses light and darkness and how it gradiates from one to another, I think is nice. Empower. Love that red. Kind of hints to that. Ooh. That's the last card that I ended up pulling when I did a reading was Harmony. Okay. Working in tandem. Tenderness. Oh my gosh. I love this image. You know, this hardcore warrior. Very masculine. Tough. You know, have to put your emotions aside. You don't have time to be tender and kind. You got a job to do. And a child just softens him up. Allows him to be sweet and kind and tender to her. I just love that image. And kids have a way of doing that. Protection. Oh yeah. She's pregnant. She ain't gonna let nobody mess around with her baby. She will fight to the death if she needs to. Consistency. You know. Every day the sun comes up. And every day it goes down and the moon comes up. And create. This is nice. There's like a crown or a halo around her. Probably a halo. Very nice. Loyalty. Beautiful. Reflection. Love that there's a sense of meditation going on here. Vulnerability. Okay, we'll talk about this in a moment. Uplift. Love. Presence. Now this one's a really dark card. I wonder what that red light is from. Oh, it's from my camera. It's really dark. It's hard to see. Probably my least favorite, and only because of that. Unity. Working together. Sometimes you have to, because life can get really, really hard. Sometimes we can't make it to the other side without a little support. Self-care. Inspire. Oh. Patience. Let me know. Does this bother you that it's sideways like this? It's just easy to hold that way. Sacred. And empathy. I love this empathy card. I like that they're it's a man and a woman, two different races. You can have empathy for anybody. You don't have to be from the same community, from the same country, from the same neighborhood. All right, so there's symbols on the box. So there's the tulip, the iris, blue iris, the golden wings, and the star, and then they explain what it is. So let's pull a card and read. Let's see how this shuffles. Now these are, of course, bigger, but the length isn't so bad. I can shuffle these pretty comfortably overall. I don't feel comfortable riff shuffling it for, like, well, I am riff shuffling it. But you know what I mean, the second part of it. Yeah, it doesn't want to really do it. Okay, we'll do it one more time and we'll pull a card. Read from the book. Oh my God, guys, I have very low energy. So if this video is boring, I'm sorry. Okay, nurture. Let's see what we have about nurture. So let me, it should be in alphabetical order. Yep. There we go, nurture. Let me take a sip of water so I can make it all the way through without smacking my lips. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can read it without making so many mistakes. To encourage the care of attention of a relationship, to continue to foster healthy connections, to cultivate a place of security and love. A celestial being hovers above the ground as they familiar with occupying higher planes of existence. Between their hands, they hold a plant with strong roots and thriving leaves that they brought to life with their own divine energy and power. Self-sufficiency as it relates to the human experience is a myth. The quality of one's existence in the world relies on the quality of the connections and relationships created and nurtured with fellow human beings. Additionally, in order for a human to grow, expand their consciousness, and ultimately thrive, they must first feel rooted, secured, and loved in their surroundings. Are you currently in a place that's nurturing your overall well-being? What actions can you take to foster a safe environment for purpose you care about to grow and thrive along you? I nurture all aspects of my being so I am to grow and thrive. So what I like about this is these questions here. Are you currently in a place that that's nurturing your overall well-being? Okay, so you could actually pull some tarot cards. And then this is the one that I would actually use, the tarot cards. What actions can you take to foster a safe environment for those you create, who care about to grow? Oh my God. What actions can you take to foster a safe environment for those you care about to grow and thrive alongside you? Then you pull some cards and you got your reading for the day. I love that. All right, give me a second and I'll turn the camera over. Okay. Well, I really love these decks. And in fact, oh my God, why didn't I just draw some cards so you could see how they look like together? Give me a second. Let me flip the camera over again and I'll spread them out so you can see what they look like. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So let's first look at the tarot deck real quick and see what it kind of looks like laid out. I think it looks so beautiful. I just love the way it looks. And it just happens that this background makes the colors pop really nice, right? Looks really nice. Look at that. I mean, this aesthetically, this is absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see if I can move it up some more so we can get the whole image in there. All right, am I all the way zoomed out? There we go. That would help, wouldn't it? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm tired today. I'm even sweating. I'm like, what in the world is wrong with me? Oh my God, I can't get it all in there. I know this is boring the living daylights out of y'all. Oh my God, this box is gonna annoy me. I'm starting to get annoyed, guys. Super annoyed that I can't get this in here. Okay. All right. So you get the idea of what this looks like, right? Very, very beautiful. I mean, I love looking at this. I just really do. I think it's great. All right, so now let's see what it looks like with the Oracle deck. Okay. I hate when these cards don't want to work with me. I like the way they look together. I really do. There are other decks that I could work with either one of these. But for some reason, I just think they really work nice together. I think a lot of you who are looking for a lot more diversity in decks would enjoy this. I think the one that I really enjoy working with the most is the Oracle, but that's probably because I'm most comfortable with oracles than tarot cards at this moment. Feels like I'm pulling a lot of blues. But yeah, I think that looks really great. I love how this works together. All right, let me now flip the camera over and try to muster some exciting energy so I can end this with a bang. Well, that's not going to happen. I'm too tired. Okay, I don't know why I'm trying to fix this while y'all are waiting. 1 second. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I had such low energy. Oh my God, I'm tired. It is, what time is it? Let's see. It's 10:30. It's late for me. I was up at 5:30 in the morning. But I sat there and I go, oh my God, it's time for me to do a video. I'm still going to be doing more videos. There was a little delay by a day on this one, but isn't that beautiful? Let me know what you think of them. Have you seen these decks before? Is it a deck that you would consider adding to your collection? Are you prone to maybe buying the Oracle, the Tarot? Would you consider buying both? Or you wouldn't want to buy any of them, and I really would like to know why. But until next time, my name is Benny, and I'm the Fool's Apprentice. Have a great day.